Hello guys, how's it going today? I am back. I am here to tell you that reviews will now begin again. I still have to finish Slasher Month from like 2 months ago with the Chucky series. Uh, After that, I'm gonna just start doing just random reviews because I gotta say, for me, it's really hard to watch a whole series of movies at once. I get sick of the characters. But the point is, summer's over, or basically over. It's pretty much done, and I told you once summer was done, I would be back. I'm getting a new review room set up, so that'll be ready eventually. I've already got my Seed of Chucky stuff recorded from a while ago, so right now all I'm doing is just editing it. It took fucking forever for it to load onto my load up anyway the other day, so I'm still in the process of editing, but that will be up in the next few days. I wanted to say thank you for all the subscribers that stayed subscribed to me. I had 119. I think now I'm sitting at 118, and that's gone back and forth, like 118, 119, 118, 119. It's gone back and forth like all summer. So that means that most of you have stayed subscribed, which I really appreciate. I making videos isn't the only thing I do with my life, so I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. Um, Now, couple little news things I wanted to talk about, in the horror world. First off, just watched Rob Zombie's 31, and I probably will do a review of that eventually. I just wanted to say, if you haven't checked it out, uh, I don't know. I wouldn't go into it with too high expectations, but not too low either. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I don't know. How about that? Stephen King turned 69 this week, which is, I kind of am surprised. I almost thought he was older than that. But that's pretty wild, though, still. He's almost 70 years old. Which brings us to the topic of the It remake. Now, a lot of people have been saying things about the clown, or whatever. There's the clown photo that was leaked, obviously, and another photo I saw today, which, unfortunately, it looks kind of shitty. It's Jack in the Box or something, Pennywise Jack in the Box. Now let's put it in perspective, guys. Like, the book itself is a fucking masterpiece. Like, I can't even get through the whole fucking thing. It's too long. I've tried reading it like 6 times, and I just can't read a book that long. I lose interest. Sometimes I find it to be very hard to even process what the hell Stephen King's talking about in the book. That might just be my own stupidity, but I don't know. It's he sometimes builds characters almost too much for me, and which sounds maybe a little ridiculous, but I know that the book's really good because my dad loves the book. A lot of people I know have read it and loved it. But let's get on to the '90s movie. Now, the '90s movie, okay, yes, we lost a good director for this remake. I know I have never watched True Detective, but I know that it's supposedly really good, and I mean, and I've heard like people were really excited. And yes, we lost a good director, but however, like when you think about it, this can't be like, I mean, aside from Tim Curry not being in it, which big fucking deal, it's just like everything with the fucking Joker. Like, with Heath Ledger's Joker, everyone said he couldn't do it. Yes, Jared Leto sucked my ass as the Joker in Suicide Squad. I will give you that. He fucking sucked, and I actually gave it an honest chance. I always go into things with an open mind, usually. But, Tim Curry's not in a big deal. That's like saying, there'll never be another fucking, I don't know, Batman or whatever. Like, there's always going to be someone else portraying a role if it's that popular. So, therefore, I just have to say, Tim Curry, not in the movie, big deal. But I do believe, I'm a little worried that this is going to be just as shitty as the original. Because the original, the first half was great, the second half was retarded. And that's just what I'm worried about. And it's not, and the original is nothing like the book. And I have a feeling the remake's probably not going to be like the book either. Which is kind of disappointing, because I think that's what us horror fans really wanted. Because I don't even want to read the book. I just want a movie that's based off the book, because I have read at least half of it, and I liked the first half. It's just like, it's just too long. I don't have time to read a book that long. But anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I just wanted to say, like, go into it with an open mind, like I will, if you can, and just see what happens. Whatever. It's not a fucking Ghostbusters remake, so at least there's that. Okay, now, sorry. The Reanimator remake, I guess, or reboot, is coming out soon. I just read. I am kind of, not that excited about it. Uh, I don't really, I was never really the hugest Reanimator fan. I love Reanimator. I love Jeffrey Combs, but I'm not like, I don't. It's not my favorite movie, but I know a lot of people who love that fucking movie. So I just wanted to say I really hope they do a good job because I know it's supposed to be nothing like closer to the story by that H.G. Wells, or not H.G. Wells, H.P. Lovecraft. Sorry, uh, but yeah, I think it's supposed to be just as good or just the same as his story, which might make it better. I don't know. I highly doubt it'll be better than the Jeffrey Combs version, but we'll see what happens. Now, as for there's a topic I wanted to talk about. Where the hell read about this so long ago. It was like 2 years or 3 years ago now that Dario Argento is making a movie called Sandman with Iggy Pop, and fuck me, like I really am wondering where the hell, like, what point of, what status is it in right now? Because I really wanted to see that movie. I love Dario Argento. I don't even care if, people consider him not as good as he used to be, because I liked Mother of Tears, so whatever. But I want to see, and I love Iggy Pop. He's the fucking godfather of punk rock. That motherfucker's awesome. So, that guy's like, what is he, like 75 or something, or whatever, I might be wrong, but he fucking like performs like he's still 20. Like, that's amazing. And, in movies, I'm sure he tries just as hard. I mean, he's obviously a better musician, or I would say performer, than he is a fucking actor. But, I'm just saying, man, I want to see this fucking shit. If anybody has any information on what state this thing's in, I want to know, because I've been wondering that for fucking like 3 years, and I haven't heard shit about it. So, anyway, if you got any information on that, I would like to know. Next up is the new Hellraiser movie. Is it a reboot, sequel? I'm not really sure. I know Pinhead's being played by some other dude. Um, you guys, I don't know. When it comes to remakes or whatever, you should really, I think personally, you should go into it with an open mind. I think that, like, just because, yeah, Doug Bradley played Pinhead in a bunch of those movies, I, for one, like most of the Hellraiser movies. Most people hate, like, everything after the second one, I think it is. And basically, if you hate everything after the second movie, why are you even fucking complaining? Like, you're either gonna fucking hate this or love it, or you'll maybe like it. Like, really? Like, who gives a fuck? It's a fucking movie. Like, that's one thing that drives me nuts, man. People take movies way too fucking seriously. They're art. And you know what? If somebody's a fan of the original work and they're trying to pay tribute to it, at least give them that much credit. Like, for fuck's sake, you guys. Like, I'm not bitching at you. I'm just saying, like, maybe I am bitching a little bit, but this is at the people that are like, everything, they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that. Just leave it alone. It's like, how is anyone past our generation gonna know about these movies if they don't keep making them? It's just like when the Friday the 13th remake came out. It wasn't that fucking bad. It really wasn't. At least they fucking tried to, tie it into the original movies with being but with also being a little different, right? Like, the remakes that pissed me off were, Nightmare on Elm Street was kind of shitty. I can still watch it. It's just not that great. Amityville Horror, I thought, was terrible because it was totally taking the original story and tearing it to shreds because I had the book and I read it. And to be honest, it's a hoax anyway, so who really cares? But, and then you got things like, what's that fucking thing? The Conjuring 2. Okay, this is going a little away from the remake thing, but this is a movie based on an actual haunting. And if you look on YouTube, you can find the footage of these girls talking, and it's clearly a fucking hoax. But no one seems to have a problem with that. Everyone's like, oh, The Conjuring 2 is so awesome. So it's like, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, in my personal opinion, just let it go. You guys, it's movies. Like, just watch them, enjoy them, or watch them and hate them. Nobody's gonna give a shit what your fucking opinion is. Like, nobody gives a shit what my opinion is. I'm just some fucking guy out in Canada, like, oh, my opinion matters. I've watched 1,000,000 horror movies. Yeah, so, good for me. Do I know anything about it? No. I've tried making my own movie. It didn't pan out. Anyways, guys, I gotta go because it's getting up to 11 minutes. So thank you for watching. I will have a new review for you in the next 2-3 days. Thanks. Bye.